Wait, why did Ben just confront Jen? And what has Jennifer Lopez to do with all of this? In this clip, we see how mad Ben Affleck is at Jen Garner after meeting her in Los Angeles. The couple was spotted having this heated debate some days ago after Ben and Jennifer Lopez celebrated being married for a few months now. Has this feud anything to do with Jennifer Garner recently expressing that she is not looking forward to the holidays with Jennifer Lopez? Let's break it down. As you know, Ben Affleck was previously married to Jen Garner for a decade before they called it quits. They seemed like the perfect couple, but it turns out it was just a facade, and Jen was suffering while dealing with her ex-husband, similar to what you saw in this video. It's a known fact that Ben might be a little problematic, but when asked if she still loves him, Jen said, "I didn't marry the big fat movie star. I married him, and I would go back and remake that decision." A lot of people believe that the two actors still love each other, especially because they built a family together. After their split, though, it seemed like Ben moved on so quickly, while Jen took her sweet time. She was very supportive of him, and we bet she'll always take Ben back with open arms once Bennifer 2.0 is over. And yeah, Bennifer. Now the actor has met his match. Well, technically, he rekindled with his ex-fiancée. Ben and Jennifer Lopez, we know. It's iconic that his current partner and his ex have the same name, have been spotted by the paparazzi so many times together being so cozy and stuff. They're always displaying PDA, and they actually got married just a few months back. Their honeymoon phase was heavily covered by paparazzi, and sometimes we see things that we actually don't want to see. They're just too sweet, and they can't take their hands off each other. However, it looks like there's trouble in paradise nowadays. The relationship has been quite rocky after the two got back from their honeymoon. If in his past marriage he was free to do what he wants, Ben's new wife is the one driving the marriage this time. Apparently, J-Lo is known to be controlling, and sources say that pushy Jennifer Lopez turned Ben into a robot. We bet he's regretting this now. Countless photos of Ben looking bored and emotionless next to J-Lo can prove this. He's not the jolly, bubbly man he used to be. His friends know what's up because they said that now he's turned into J-Lo's puppet, and there's a strong sense that he's accepted this as his path for now. It looks like he doesn't want to voice out his concerns or start fights because he knows that it will not go down well on his side. He probably knows what Jennifer is like when she's mad because they were already engaged before. We wonder what the reason for the breakup is at the time. Is it because of her as well? A source added that the poor guy looks like he's about to burst into tears at any time, and his friends like Matt Damon and his brother Casey have been shaking their heads and hoping he snaps out of it. His fans feel so bad for him that they're even calling out J-Lo on Twitter, saying, "Married, family comes first. Nagging and controlling will kill your marriage, so stifle yourself. You want to be married or alone?" While another person added that this might be their shortest marriage yet and said, "Don't let J-Lo and Ben Affleck trick you into getting back with your ex. It won't work out the same." What's sad about this is that Ben doesn't think badly about the situation at all because they are in fact a superstar couple. It's like nothing can go wrong with their marriage. Remember when we said Jen Garner is very supportive of Ben? Well, now she wants to speak up. She hates this for her ex. Jen has been so helpful with her ex and his problems, and now everything's going down the drain because of J-Lo. She probably hates her. To put the cherry on top of all that, J-Lo wants to take control of their holiday plans, even though Ben has to prioritize his family. This is a big no-no to Jen because she's totally in love with holidays and would like for them to spend it together as one big family, even though she and Ben are now divorced. The newlyweds, on the other hand, are busy figuring out the holidays and their schedules are hectic, but they are looking forward to a huge holiday celebration for both Thanksgiving and Christmas. You bet Jen is not looking forward to this. J-Lo sounds ultra controlling, and it looks like Jen wants to take the upper hand in all of this. Things are quite tense between the two Jens, as Jen Garner revealed that she's definitely not looking forward to spending the holidays with Ben and J-Lo. Another juicy insider confirmed that it's really been Jen's job for the last 15 years to engineer those perfect Thanksgivings for her kids and Ben, and J-Lo's marriage changes that dynamic. So many people are agreeing with Jen though. Some are asking, can anyone blame her? Really? We mean, who would want to celebrate the holidays with their ex and his controlling new wife? It looks like Jen has been inviting her ex-husband to events even after their marriage, but now they're going to have 2 holidays, all because the Jennifers are cold to each other. Imagine them cooking together or giving warm and fuzzy speeches. That's going to be so awkward. Jen doesn't really like JLo and the influence she has on her family and kids. Aside from being controlling and taking over her ex, we have a feeling those two Jennifers have beef with each other because of Ben's past. We already said that he and JLo were engaged before they called it quits, and he proceeded to marry Jen Garner. Then, after things went south, but they're still practically in love, Ben went back to JLo, making it seem like he was never over her, even with his 10-year marriage with Jen. Then again, Ben always goes back to Jen, especially when he fights with his new wife. It turns out that the actor still consults with his ex-wife for assistance in resolving issues in his marriage, particularly when it comes to their kids, which is the couple's largest cause of conflict. It's obvious that Ben is still in love with her, but it's also clear that Jen may be a bit jealous of JLo. After the bombshell wedding Ben and JLo had, Jen sadly revealed that she planned a wedding for herself during her 50th birthday. It was controversial when we found out that Jen wasn't there when her ex walked down the aisle, even with the good relationship and amicable breakup they had with each other. Maybe JLo didn't want her there, or maybe she just didn't want to go. We aren't sure about that. What we do know is that jealousy was already brewing. Instead of the usual birthday party, she threw herself a wedding. Jen explained that her birthday fell on Easter Sunday and that it was originally supposed to be a gathering with her sisters and parents. But then Donny Osmond started serenading her, and then she could see herself in a white dress walking down the aisle. Jen asked her guests to fill 5,000 backpacks that sustained enough food for a family of 4 to be donated to charity. After that, all her guests danced to Rocky Top by the Osborne Brothers. People found this totally depressing, knowing that this came right after Ben and JLo's massive wedding. But you have to understand that even though Jen loves Ben, she's annoyed that he has to help him with his marital problems. But yeah, it's not because she hates him. She's annoyed because of how controlling Jennifer Lopez is. She's always to the rescue for Ben. In fact, she was actually spotted on a walk in her $800 Gucci shoes after running to Affleck's rescue over JLo's marital mess. Will Jen still be there for Ben as his new marriage crumbles? That's all for now. Thanks so much for watching.